This is the Burnside Commander, and it's a new SUV mod for BeamNG. This is based on the in-game Gavril Roamer, and it comes with 13 configs that include UK, European, and Australian market vehicles. It also comes with a 6.3-liter V8 and a 6.9-liter naturally aspirated V10. Today I'll be showing you around the Burnside Commander. Alrighty, and we're starting off in East Coast USA with the 4-wheel drive 6.3-liter V8 configuration. This mod is based on the Gavril Roamer, so it shares its design, its shape, and a lot of interior bits and the transmission with the Gavril Roamer, so it's not too different, but there are some differences as it has a much larger engine. I'm running in 2-wheel drive mode with the traction control on, and we have a couple of AI cars spawn, but not too many, because my computer can't handle it. So far, it's just like the Roamer. I don't really see any difference, although there is a screen down there, which the Roamer doesn't have. Nice luxury touch. And there is a new Burnside logo on the steering wheel. Yeah, I would like to say that I did get this mod early, so what you will drive in the game may look different from what I'm currently driving. For example, the turn signals on the front are a little messed up. But those will be fixed in the next version. Let's see what this handles like. We're already up to 65 miles an hour. This is in 2-wheel drive. Oh no! Understeer, understeer. I didn't expect such a large vehicle in rear-wheel drive mode to understeer. My computer's lagging. It doesn't like me. Oh, Pessima. 75 miles an hour in such a luxury barge is amazing. I do have to say I've been practicing in Assetto Corsa. Oh, why do you have to do this to me? I have to squeeze through that gap. Let's see how fast we can get up here. 75, oh, bit Vivis. 80. 90 miles an hour. Wow. And braking, 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 braking. Ah! Ooh. Shut up. I do have to say, because this is based on the Roamer, it does have a great crash model. Let's move on from that. Watch out, Vivis. Let's put it in 4-wheel drive mode and see how much the handling changes. Definitely feels more confident already, because we're not just relying on the rear wheels. I don't know how much power this engine makes, but I'll put it up right now. Whoa! Vivis. No, Pessima. I know there's a really tight bend coming up. I'll see how fast I can get before I have to slam on the brakes. And 70 miles an hour. Brake, brake, brake. Sorry. I really enjoy driving this car. It is shockingly similar to the Roamer. But it does kind of make sense from a lore standpoint, because this is supposed to be like a Lincoln Navigator, and the Lincoln Navigator from this era was not too different to the Ford Expedition on which it was based. So in a way it does fit. And I also do like the integration of the Burnside, as Burnside used to be owned by Gavril, Burnside Special in the 1950s, and then it was killed off. But this is sort of a resurrection of Burnside. I think I'm going to hop into a slightly more powerful version now. SXL 4-wheel drive long wheelbase version with a 6.9-liter naturally aspirated V10. And run Utah to give my computer a little break, because got a very terrible processor. And you can definitely tell this car has the V10, because let me just get up to cruising speed and then take a listen to this engine. It sounds... It has the same sound as the Scintilla, but it's been muted, luxury car, And if you do take the muffler off, it does sound a lot more like the Scintilla. But I do like how the modder has taken the time to not just rip the sound off the Scintilla and make it quieter like a luxury vehicle should. Oh, V10. This is, I believe, based off of the 6.9 liter V10 that you could get in the Ford Excursion around this time. Probably. And I don't imagine it's terribly efficient, and it does move this massive barge along really, really quickly. But driving experience is very similar to the one that I just drove in East Coast. Let's turn the lights on. Reason being, they're the same car. This one's just longer and has a bigger engine. It does have the same transmission as the Roamer, which I have noticed. If you're using a controller and accelerating somewhat slowly, it will increase its RPM by 100 RPM and then shift. And when you get to the red line after you've floored it, it might bounce off the limiter once or twice before actually shifting. See if I can make it happen. Yeah, right there. Like that. Oh my god, I love this V10. My favorite part about the Diadem, which is made by the same author who made this car, Lord Charles, he puts these massive engines in luxury cars, and BeamNG doesn't have any by default, and I don't understand why. I like my V10s and I like my V12s in these very nice luxury cars, and this is exactly what I'm looking for, so I love cars like these. So when I got permission to review this mod early, I said yes, because luxury car with a big engine, my kind of thing. I do really like Lord Charles's work. Oh, that's such a nice noise. One thing I have noticed, and it's probably just my game on my end, this car does have some issues with the ABS, like it won't engage fully. It's probably the game, but I have noticed ever since I installed this mod, I have had issues with it. What did you just do, you K-Series? 100 miles an hour in the Burnside Commander. Whoa! This is 120. We have maxed it out on the Utah highway, and I have to brake, and I hope I don't overheat the brakes. Yeah, I've overheated them. Oh, I should probably turn my lights off. I'm blinding the person in front of me. Why are you going so slow? I'm going around you. And simultaneously hitting them. Watch out, sunburst. Overall, I really do enjoy driving this mod. It has openable doors. It has fully modeled engines. There's nothing incomplete about this mod. The only thing I have noticed about the openable doors is this is a Roamer specific thing, so it also transfers into the Commander. The tailgate will open, but it won't shut. I don't know why, but the Roamer has it, and so does this. As for transmissions for this car, I believe it just has the normal Roamer automatic. I don't think there's a manual available. Configurations, you have European, United Kingdom, Australian versions. You also have the normal American versions. And as for the lore behind this vehicle, Gavril wanted to create a 1990s luxury SUV. So they created this one, though it wasn't popular in overseas markets, but it was reasonably popular in the United States. I just love cars with massive engines. Oh, that car blended in with the road really, really, really well. But yeah, I highly, highly, highly recommend this mod. It's such a fun car to drive or to just cruise in, because the V10 is lovely. It can do off-roading, doesn't have any locking diffs, unlike the Roamer, because it's more luxury based. And what kind of person off-roads in their luxury car? Nobody. But it's just a... Oh, blown a tire. It's just a really, really nice mod to cruise around in, and it's really, really well made, because it's made by a really respectable modder who does a lot of rebadges. They did the Cherry Rayoner, which I've featured in Mods of the Week video. They did the Abishu Diadem, which I featured in a video, my last video I made. And they also did the this, which is probably my favorite out of all of their rebadges that they've done. So there is the Burnside Commander. The link is in the description below, and I just want to say, if you noticed anything that was a little bit unfinished, this is a early access mod. I got permission to review it before it released, so this is not the final version. So things may look, and probably will look, different from what you may drive in the game. But I highly recommend it, even as the version I have is. It's an amazing mod. The link is in the description below, and thank you for watching my review of the Burnside Commander.